So what if season 3 has got people thinking the Council of Kangs have been killed off? There is literally no evidence for this at all. Captain Carter and the Exile seamlessly confirmed to eliminate the Council of Kangs from Quantumania. No, it didn't. There is literally no proof. Just because his chair was there doesn't mean that Kang was killed off. Also, you've got to understand, season 3 was completely finished before they swapped to the Doctor Doom storyline. So when they were making that season, Kang was still the overall multiversal villain. And just like James Gunn was fired via Disney, Disney could rehire Jonathan Majors if they wanted to, because Jonathan Majors' Kang is still stuck in the Beyondverse. He was supposed to be the overall villain that was set up from Loki season 1 of the whole multiverse. He's got to show up. They have not killed him off screen. A lot of people seem to think the ending of What If showed you this, and there's lots of fake Twitter scoopers confirming this. And no, it does not confirm that at all. Just because Kang's time chair was in season 3 and there was no Kang, this doesn't confirm anything. So, yo, what is good, YouTube? What's you here? If you are new around, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the Marvel, DC, Kaiju, monster-verse, pop culture-based content that I try to deliver on a daily basis. Good subscribe to the channel, turn notifications on, and let me know down below. Do you want Kang to appear in Doomsday? Because hell, Chris Evans is coming back, Scarlett Johansson is coming back, Warstu's coming back, everyone's coming back. You might as well get Kang in there. And I do not believe, just because the time chair's there, that the Council Kang has been killed off screen, because season 3 was finished before they brought Doom and RDJ back. So it's nonsense. So people are misperceiving what the actual ending meant. Just because Kang's time chair's there but no Kang there doesn't actually mean Kang is dead. Kang is freaking everywhere. Let's get into the video. So, you've probably seen lots of things going around that Captain Carter and the Exile confirmed to eliminate the Council King. Do you really think if this was the case, they would have done that on What If? Like, realistically? If you watch most of season 3 What If, there was a lot of sus things that happened on this show. But you've also got to understand, Kang's planned role was to lead up to Avengers Dynasty and then Secret Wars. The original plan for Kang, there was many variations of him. It was a very ambitious storyline. Starting with Loki, Kang and or his variants were supposed to appear in nearly every MCU project going forward, leading to Kang's Dynasty. There's rumors that there were so many things that were cut out of other TV shows. There's information going around the internet. And because I'm very interested in this Kang storyline continuing, let's go over it. So, he wasn't meant to take center stage. Sometimes it would have been a quick cameo, other times a mid-credit scene, or even a side character. Each appearance would introduce a different variation of Kang, building his presence as a looming multiversal threat. Think of him as an evil Stan Lee, a phrase Kevin Feige himself repeatedly used. Feige's vision was for Jonathan Majors to become the face of the multiversal saga, much like Robbie Downey Jr. carried the Infinity Saga as Iron Man. Here is the original plan mapped out. And this is why I don't believe the what if scenario scene that we have when we see someone else in his chair. I don't actually believe this has been killed off, because he was literally supposed to be everywhere. There was multiple instances. Even the end of Loki season 2 was still monitoring. So Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania introduced Kang the Conqueror properly. Loki season 1 and 2 debuted He Who Remains and Victor Timely. Deadpool and Wolverine was supposed to set up the Council of Kang's overarching arc as a threat in a mid-credit scene that was sadly scrapped. Agatha All Along was supposed to introduce Immortus. Moon Knight Season 2 was supposed to introduce Ramatut. X-Men 97 Season 2 was supposed to introduce the Knatorium and the formation of the Council of Kangs. And the Fantastic Four, more Kang lore, introducing the first multiversal Kang War. Although they're probably going to shift that in the Fantastic Four movie now towards some kind of Doom storyline. These appearances were designed to gradually build Kang's narrative, accumulating in Avengers Kang's Dynasty. From what's going around the internet, Jonathan Majors even filmed material for Miss Marvel, The Marvels, and Agatha All Along. However, his scenes in Miss Marvel were cut for time. His role in Agatha was scrapped entirely. As for The Marvels, the film faced extensive editing challenges, which is a story in itself. So, the one project they couldn't cut him from was Loki, where he played a pivotal role. So this is why I don't believe the Kang storyline is done and dusted. Vamos, chico. I don't believe it's done. And the fact they kept the what if scene with Kang's chair in there tells me that Kang will return at some point if Marvel want him to. So let's go on. Marvel carefully planned shows just how central Kang was intended to be for the multiversal saga, though many of the ideas have now been altered, abandoned. But as we said, they got rid of James Gunn at Marvel and brought him back to do Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and then the Christmas special, so they could bring Jonathan Majors back if they wanted to. When will we next see Kang? You have to remember, Kang is stuck in the Beyond Zone. He isn't dead, and that's a bad thing and a good thing. But Marvel didn't really explain what happened to Kang at the end of Ant-Man 3 because they literally changed the ending and changed the whole third act. So it's a case of, does Marvel want to bring him back? So it goes like this. We should see Kang pop up in another project leading towards the end of Multiversal Saga. And the rumors going around is they can recast Jonathan Majors, but Feige doesn't want to recast while Disney does. As you know, there's lots of DOAs going around Disney and Marvel movies where they've got to, mandate certain things to happen, but we tend not to get in here at this channel. So the overall narrative going around that he's been killed off and what if, it's not necessarily true. Just because we saw a chair didn't confirm anything. Also, yes, I have said this again, I am repeating myself, season 3 was completed before they did the switch from Kang to Doctor Doom as the big bad, and I'm probably going to put it somewhere in the thumbnail. There's a freaking awesome fan art going around of Doctor Doom and Kang fighting. That will be a major L, because if they don't do this, because regardless of what you think of Jonathan Majors' court case, Jonathan Majors is a very talented actor, and he freaking slayed it in all his appearances in Loki and also in Quantumania. He absolutely slayed it. Doctor Doom fighting Kang, even if it's the way to kill him off, would be freaking awesome. We can't take this chair scene in What If Season 3 as affirmation, as confirmation that Kang is done and dusted, because Kang is stuck in the Beyond Zone. Also, at the end of Loki Season 2, they are monitoring the Kangs still, aren't they? Yes, they are monitoring the Kangs. So, no confirmation, no affirmation is there. Kang, I mean, they're bringing freaking everyone back. Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, Warstu, Robert Downey Jr., they're bringing everyone back. So, literally, they could throw a scene in with Kang and address it properly. There was nothing that actually suggested that Kang was actually killed in the What If show. Just because we see Captain Carter on the time chair doesn't actually allude to anything. As you know, it's a multiversal saga, so Kang's gotta freaking appear in some capacity. We already know this, but a lot of people are taking this throwaway scene, Captain Carter being on the time chair as Kang was killed off screen. Don't think this is the case, because this was filmed and this was done before. When I say filmed, animated, obviously, this was done before the whole Doctor Doom scenario was revealed. So we need Kang to be in this movie so Kang can be killed by Doctor Doom, and then we get some variation of, I don't know, God Emperor Doom. But this does not actually mean this is the case. And I still think, even though RDJ is a great actor in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, at least in that kind of capacity, I still believe they should bring him back in some capacity for either Andor, Avengers Secret Wars, or Avengers Doomsday. But saying that he was killed off because of this scene makes no sense. So obviously Captain Carter in this scene uses Kang Conqueror time chair in the recent episode of What If, and that would be the only reference to the villain who could well have been the greatest multiversal threat ever. But it doesn't mean it's referencing something. We don't actually know what it is. Is it even canon? I know people say What If is canon, but does anyone even watch? Okay, not that many people watch What If. Let's be honest, I don't think it's canon. And I really hope Kang does reappear, because the storyline they had for him was going to be freaking epic. So like always, guys, this will probably be my last video addressing Kang. But as far as I'm concerned, he's going to appear in Avengers Doomsday and will be killed via someone. So like always, guys, check us out on Instagram at Warstu, check us out on Twitter, WarstuG. And I will catch you in another video, guys, very soon. Catch ya later.